Good morning and Morena. Hi everybody. Oh dear, I've broken something. Let's just move that here. There we go. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hi everybody. Welcome to the first Pride Month stream that Balancing Monkey Games has ever done. Today I'm joined with Mereana, our programmer and game designer, and we are going to be making the Space World dating sim in under 2 hours. MJ, feel free to unmute if you want. Hello, can everyone hear MJ loud and clear? So I remember one time MJ Sam came on the stream and for some reason the audio in Discord wasn't picked up. That was not fun to troubleshoot on the fly. Yes, so I'm just gonna make sure that chat can hear you. Yeah. Or else I'll have a freaking meltdown. While we're waiting for that, MJ, you're going to be drawing. You've made a beautiful Kia ora Twitch that looks so nice.
Neat.
Hell yeah.
So I will be drawing the character sprites for our dating sim. Apparently I am too quiet, says Goldfish.
Oh, that is Mark lurking in the chat. Thank you, honey.
Oh, hi, Mark.
He's excited. There we go. Yes. I was telling him how nervous I was today because I've never done... Sorry, what were you going to say?
I said hype.
It's big hype. I'm like, hype. Because I've never done anything like this. I was thinking about it over breakfast and I'm just like, oh my God, like it's our first Pride stream that we've ever done as a studio, like a celebration in general, and also I've never done something like this before myself. I'm usually very quiet through Pride Month. So here we are, you and I just doing some gay shit. to put it in a rather elegant way.
Lives of the disaster bisexual.
Yeah. I know, right? Can't believe I got away with writing that tweet. Oh my God. Yeah. Again, Mark was saying this morning, like, yes, once again, Emily does whatever she wants at work. I was like, oh no, don't come after me like this. It's no fun. Oh. Sarah says she's living for that tweet. Oh, and thank you for being in chat, everybody, for this cheeky Pride Month Twitch stream. MJ, it would be so cool if we could make this like a tradition for Pride Month, and like
that would be very cool.
Yeah, every month, every Pride Month, because we have one of our own in New Zealand, and if we could like do it in February and June, I feel like we'd get there in like half a decade. All right, so, oh hey Ninja, congratulations on your new job and congratulations on finishing up school and doing all your tests and everything, my guy. And hello, Pizza Guy 234, congratulations on being the first person in chat to say hello. Always a big W, if that makes sense. That's what the kids say. All right, so I have on the left-hand side of my screen a little tool called Twine. Now, Twine is, hey Sam, welcome. So this tool, Twine, is really awesome for writing like interactive novels. And what I primarily use it for is for prototyping out story for games in another engine. So, like at the moment for our new project, I've been spending a lot of time in Twine. No, I will not elaborate, and you cannot make me, unless you wire me like $1 trillion minimum.
And me too.
Yeah, and MJ.
Silence.
Yeah. Sam says that he probably won't stick around too long. Just got to check out the dating simulator. You might want to check back like right before midday, because that's when it will either be A, the most unhinged, or B, the most put together. Actually, speaking.
Why not both?
What? Oh, that's a good point. So, to lay down a few ground rules, chat, we will be asking for your thoughts, but if we could please keep it PG. We don't want this to be really weird and horny, to be blunt. Let's just keep it family friendly. I know that there are a lot of like sort of dating simulators out there that tend to be a little bit on the lewd side. We're going to avoid that because we are doing this for our jobs, and it would be weird if we kind of dipped into that. I feel like that's a side project kind of thing. So, well, yeah, we're just going to keep it very PG. The premise that MJ, you came up with, which was very good, because I was just like blanking. I'm like, okay, there's two space whales, right? And then they hold fins. End scene. Like, you actually came up with something much more well thought out. So you're a guy. You're just vibing on your spaceship that looks like a space whale. You have gone out of your way to build this spaceship to look like a space whale in search of a big space whale love of your own. But how do you land that date? How do you make contact with a space whale so you can tell them just how wonderful they are? A wholesome whale time, exactly. That says, hello fellow gays and theys, happy Pride Month. Oh, that's good. I haven't heard that before. That's wonderful.
This one is for the girls, the gays, and the theys. Happy Pride Month.
That's so funny. Oh my goodness. So MJ, you're drawing something already.
Yes, I'm starting to get to work on our whale love interest on their character profile. So I've got, for people who are wondering how I'm working, I've got my program on my left screen, and I'm using Krita. I'm trying to currently switch to using Clip Studio because it's a more powerful tool, but Krita was free, so I downloaded and used it first because it's open source, which is also really cool. And for an open source program, yeah, it's actually really... It's really decent. I've done some really solid paintings in it before. So I've got Krita open on my left screen, and then on my right screen, I've got a mood board and some visual references, which I would show you guys, except I can't because some of the art that is on the mood board is for things that I'm not allowed to show you yet. Very exciting, very secret, very mysterious.
Ooh. Creator? Is that Creata? Is that it?
Krita, so Krita.
I feel like this has been mentioned on a stream before, but by Sam, and I was like, what are you talking about? And it was just a very funny moment. I feel like that happened. I might be imagining it. But it was hilarious.
I think it might have actually been during my interview.
Oh my god, was it?
Yeah, that I used Krita to draw, and they were both like, What's Krita?
Go off, bestie. Sam says, not me. Okay, well, I'm glad you have a good memory, Sam, because I sure don't. I'm just like, if it happened on the stream, and if it was funny and weird, it was definitely through one of my news segments with Sam. Like, just file it into that little box in my memory. Oh, fun. So I'm gonna get writing. I've just noticed that the writing is a little bit small. I wonder if I can like pop it out. Or make it bigger somehow. Okay, that's a little bit crusty, but it'll do. So how do we want to start this sucker off?
You got any ideas for us to chat?
Yeah, how would all you visual novel connoisseurs out there, how should we start this sucker off? So they're all talking about Krita. Guys.
Oh no, I've derailed the
focus. I've just noticed I'm clipping a little bit. Let me just crank down my mic a smidge. There we go. Don't want to be blasting people's ears now. Right. That's okay. Well, Krita. Oh my god. So actually, speaking of fanfic and /fic, do people still call it /fic, MJ? Do the kids still call it /fic?
The kids don't call it /fic, but the elders in the fic scene still call it /.
God.
I know. Yeah, no, most of the time the kids just call it,
Like shipping?
LM or shipping. Yeah, shipping. But
Okay.
the fandom scene has gotten weird. As someone who's been a part of it since 2012, 10 years. Wow, awful. So,
Oh god.
as someone who's been a part of the fandom scene for a decade now, the way it's changed in that period of time is wild. But it's still intensely queer. Always has been, always will be.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because as long as media doesn't offer those queer stories as a default, people are going to create them for themselves, right?
Absolutely.
Which is the whole point of fandom, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's so good. So I actually got, and this is, I can't believe I'm admitting this on the internet, but I actually got my start with like fanfic and /fic writing cricket/fic. That's right. And it wasn't my choice. I got roped into it by a friend. I was just an ignorant 13, 14-year-old, and I joined this community on LiveJournal, and I was just like, oh my god. And it was so uncomfortable. But then after that, I moved on to like writing band/fic because I'm a metalhead, always have been, always will be, and I just like cranked it out like crazy. But I feel like I didn't read too much, I more wrote. So, and then I remember chatting to someone a few years ago in the game dev scene about like wanting to do writing and narrative design and all that. And they were like, do you write fanfic? I'm like,
what a call out.
How did you know? Like, what do you mean, do I write fanfic? Of course I do. So, I love your point about it being super queer because of how, like, a lot of the time stories in mainstream media aren't really catered to the gays, TM. So we just go away and make our own damn thing.
Pretty much.
It's so good.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and it's still going so strong. It's wonderful.
That's why.
Yeah.
I was wondering why the sidebar kept popping up on my screen, and it's because the last time Peaches walked across the desk, she toggled touch on my tablet.
Oh my god. Peaches.
For context, Peaches is my cat.
Yeah, let me just pull up a picture of Peaches on my phone real quick. It's also very much occurring to me that I'm just sitting here yarning with you while you do all the work. So let me find this picture of Peaches and then I will get down to it. We have had a suggestion from chat about how to start, and it is, you're attending Spacewell High School as a new transfer and Spacewell Senpai notices you. Oh my god.
You imagine that, Joe McAfee and his little, rusty space whale ship has somehow gotten into Space Whale High School.
Oh, amazing. I mean, that's actually really funny. Wait a minute. Okay, so you're Joe McAfee, which is definitely our protagonist's name, and you are in your Spacewell ship, and you have stumbled upon a part of the galaxy where all the space whales are in high school. And then the Space Whale Senpai notices you. Should we run with this?
Yes, let's go. Let's do it.
This is Peaches, by the way, chat. She is perfect.
I did say that I wanted it to be trophy, so let's go.
All right. took a wrong. Took a wrong turn.
Is that the one of her looking at me like
bitch?
Just disgusted.
Yeah. Okay. You are McAfee, and this is ridiculous. Oh my god. And you are you are in a space whale shaped spaceship, and you take, I don't know why I capitalized spaceship, and actually I'm just gonna move my mic in front of my keyboard, because if I don't, I'm gonna blast everyone's ears to smithereens, because this is a loud keyboard. Hey Ducky, keyboards, give me a spono. Give me that sweet
spono. I've got a Ducky keyboard too.
Oh my god, do you want to be best friends?
Balancing Monkey Games Pride stream, sponsored by Ducky Keyboards, not actually.
Hey Ducky, you cowards, give us some free stuff, Please. You cowards. You are in...
all right.
Okay.
Chat.
Yeah.
Can I get some votes for drawing? Do I give the space whale anime eyes?
Yes.
That's a vote for yes from M.
Listen, actually, ignore me. Don't let my choices influence you all. Sarah
That's
says
a vote for
yes.
yes from Sarah. I'm not surprised.
I mean,
obviously. All right, you know what, pizza guy, you've convinced me.
All the girlies are just gonna
Gets
say.
anime
Ninja says, "Why you would ask?" Actually, okay. So really quickly, shout out to Zero the Space Whale, one of our long-term mods. He's been around for ages. Who I think he was the one that was initially like Space Whale dating sim. Let's go. And it has been a joke in the office that I occasionally wheel out and torture Sam with for like 2 years. And Sam, being the sport that he is has just been like, fine. just like, I think when we pitched this idea to him, MJ, he was just like, whatever, just go. Didn't even say anything.
Fine. Just do it. I can't stop you now.
Okay, spaceship, you have stumbled across a part of the galaxy where all the girlies are in high school. All the space whales. Okay, what's the name of the high school that the space whales... Nat! Oh my god. Wow. Will you not hear what I said? Keep it PG. I will ban you. Nasty. You have stumbled across a part of the galaxy where all the space whales are attending high school. What's the name of the high school, gang? Peep Eater High School?
Peep Eater. Go Peep Eater. That sounds like the sports team.
Cetacea High? Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What's a cetacea? I'm Googling it now because I don't trust you now. Oh, cetacea is an infraorder, because I totally know what that word means, of aquatic mammals that includes whales, dolphins, and porpoises. Nice.
The irony is that the mascot of Cetacea High School is a porpoise, even though it's for space whales.
Yeah, I feel like that's the perfect high school experience. It's like, why do we have that? And no one really knows, not even the teachers.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just like, whatever. Really quickly, I just wanted to address, chat, you might be wondering why game designer and programmer MJ is doing art right now. It's because get you someone that can do everything, you know? What's the point?
Get you a jack of all trades, master of none.
Uh-huh. There is actually an ending to that saying. Do you know it?
No, I do not.
It's like a jack of all trades, master of one, but better that than a master of none or something like that.
Interesting.
Master of none. Because I refer to myself as like a jack of all trades as well. Jack of all trades, master of none, though often better than a master of one.
Fascinating.
Because I'd be like, I shouldn't be doing this, I should focus. And then I heard that saying, like the full thing, and I was like, I feel better now. Thank you, Limerick, from a long time ago. Alrighty. It's giving hamburger. I love it.
It does. Like, actually, like looking at the space whale model from before we leave, the way that the mouth looks definitely has hamburger vibes to me.
Delicious purple crusty hamburger. Hamburger. Oh my god.
Ooh,
Hamburger. Oh dear.
Nasty.
You're nasty. As someone who doesn't play visual novels, why are they always set in high school? MJ, I'm gonna let you take this one.
So high school trope is common. Not all visual novels are set in high school though, and some of the best visual novels are not set in high school actually. But as for why high schools are a common place for stories in general to be set. It's not just visual novels, like a lot of TV shows. Like, you know, Euphoria is a really, really popular TV show aimed at adults, but it's still set in a high school. It's because high schools are a really convenient location for making sure that your characters are constantly interacting with each other in a physical space that they cannot avoid. So it just guarantees that your characters are going to keep interacting with each other. You don't have to come up with reasons for them to see each other. They have to go to school. That's why. But the reason it's high school rather than like primary school or something is because high schoolers are much more likely to have problems that are relatable to a wider range of people. Whereas, you know, kids have much more simple problems. High schoolers are more likely to be, you know, entering the adult world and have problems that are at least parallel to something that adults can relate to. So, TLDR, that's why.
Did you see what Sam just said?
Yes, adulthood. Oh.
Sam, are you okay, buddy? Are you good? Do you need to talk? We're here for you in your time. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, now it's not fitting onto my screen nicely again. Dang it. Okay, maybe if I do that. Okay, here we go. We're Gucci, fam. We're Gucci. You are Joe McCaffrey, and you are in a spaceship. Bloody hell. Space whale shaped spaceship. Try and say that fast. You have stumbled across a part of the galaxy where all the space whales are attending. Sam, you're killing me. Sam is apparently fulfilling his Chaos Gremlin KPI. You're doing great. As Chief Gremlin. Wow. As Chief Gremlin of the studio, I think that you deserve a raise of Gremlin coin, which is my newly minted NFT. Check it out on openseas.co.nz. I don't even know what the website is. Also getting called out by Ninja for bullying Sam. Checks out. All the space whales. I just remembered how slow I am with writing on streams. Are attending Cetacea High School. Do you say high school? Is that a thing?
Cetacea High. Nah, high school, I don't think. Just Cetacea High.
Okay. Learning all the secrets to the universe at Cetacea High. Maybe I could fluff it up a little bit. At Cetacea High, the most prestigious high school for space whales in this corner. Oh my god, it's giving uwu. Depends. Oh, the dark tide? I love it. Oh. I have a sore thumb from lifting. MJ. Please commiserate with me.
I do commiserate with you. Though honestly, I have been slack recently just because we've been so busy. I know. I'm not happy about it.
That's okay. Your gains aren't going to disappear.
Yeah, I was very motivated by the fact, like, you know, did anyone in the chat see the new Overwatch hero that was announced yesterday?
Oh, Junker Queen?
Yeah, Junker Queen, which is like, of course, they're going to use a big buff lady for Pride Month.
God bless.
Good job.
Thank you.
The first good thing they've done in a while, eh?
Getting roasted.
But I was rather motivated by that got released, and just before I sent the video to you, Emily, the reason I had it was because a friend had sent it to me and was like, oh, MJ, I could totally see you cosplaying this.
Oh my god, absolutely.
Like, thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
TY, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, you put the space whale in a uniform. Oh my god, I cannot.
I can do that. Now,
Oh no! I'm so happy. This is what I was.
Space Whale gets a sailor schoolgirl uniform.
Oh my god,
Yes.
Magical Girl Space Whale?
Yeah. Oh, have I ever shown you Sailor Moon Dragon, Emily?
No.
Oh, okay. If I can get it up, then I'll show chat as well. It's something I've been meaning to get printed on a tote bag.
Oh my god.
Forever. Because I've made it large enough that I can.
Oh hell yeah. Sarah's saying, oh, here we go. Yeah, you know it. Hell yeah. Oh my god. That is actually gorgeous though.
I've got a coloured version somewhere.
I have a friend who is obsessed with dragons. I'm telling you, if you like ever make merch of this, please let me know and I will buy him something.
Here we go. Here's the coloured version. Should be open.
No way. Amazing. Look at that. It's like yes.
Yeah, so at some point I really want to get this printed on a tote bag. Just for me, just for fun.
Just for you. I love it. MJ does indeed need to open an Etsy shop for shoresies. Introduction. Okay, so all right, we're gonna write something. Okay. Oh, that's right, because the space file has a bunch of eyes.
Yeah.
Also, if Tom was in this stream, MJ, he would 100% be roasting you right now for the same reasons he was in The Office. Just
I know.
Like, Tom's just like, he's gonna go in on your ass. It'll be over. Oh. Okay. You've been traveling for what? This is gonna be super tropey and cheesy and corny. I'm just gonna do it. Like forever as you cruise past a massive bruise-colored nebula. You're bored out of your mind. You decide to... Oh, Kiwi Guy 666 is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, Kiwi Guy 666, and welcome to this very chaotic stream. You decide to make things interesting. And okay, do you think Joe McCaffeine would punch that space whale button, the translator, and make some space whales appear, or do you think Joe McCaffeine would simply just stumble upon now I'm thinking about maybe if we you decide to check the radar just in case for like the 5th time that hour. But this time, oh yeah, ellipses, baby, let's go. You see dozens, hundreds of blips. I know how to write for nautical equipment on your radar. What could it possibly be? Okay, we're gonna explore. We're gonna explore that puppy. Let's go. Explore area. So what I'm doing here, chat, is you see this little guy here, right here. I don't know what it's called. I'm just gonna call it a little guy. I am beginning a new passage and it will link to this passage here. See? And I'm also going to swap it so the story starts there, and that can just be some notes. Right. Okay, so if I hit play, this is what it looks like. And yes, I will chuck this up on the Discord probably, so you guys can play it. I'll figure it out. Oh my god.
She's so cute. She's so cute.
I need merch of this. Sam and
She's
Anna.
so cute. Look at her.
I would die for her. Oh my god. This is the queer experience, you know. You see something like this and you're like, best friend, best girl, cannot be stopped or loved more than I love her. I would die for her. Like, you know, it's all about getting attached to stuff real fast.
Lesbians moving in on the second date joke.
Roasted. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ninja Pizza Monkey has suggested a great idea. Falls asleep out of boredom, hits the steering wheel, and accidentally flies into the school, where he then wakes up. That is so good. I'm gonna use that, Ninja.
And that's how Senpai notices you.
And that's how Senpai notices you.
Senpai's there like, oh my god, are you okay?
Oh my god, you dropped your books. You dropped your books. Let me pick them up for you.
Beautiful.
Oh my god. Okay. Your space whale shaped spaceship bobbles gently through this quiet corner of the galaxy, and you find yourself nodding off. Oh my god, I love this space whale so much. Look at her. Baby. Oh.
She's real cute.
Oh. You're doing beautiful work, MJ. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
My space whale would just be like a cylinder with a few weird bits stuck to it. That's one thing I can't do, eh? I cannot do art. But we'll see. Maybe when I retire, I'll become an artist on my back porch, you know? Okay.
I can see it. What kind of art do you think you would make?
Good art. I don't know.
That's very subjective.
Probably I really like landscapes.
Nice.
I'm always that person taking pictures of my surroundings when I go traveling. I'm just like, people, boring. Anyway, look at this dope mountain.
I have a full-size easel that I inherited from my grandmother because she used to do watercolor plein air paintings. Yeah.
That is so rad. I love it. Wonderful. Your spacewell-shaped spaceship is such a limerick. Okay, I'm gonna split it off again. Let sleep take you. There's nothing going on anyway. And then we're gonna crash into Senpai. I just realized it could be like, you're so different. You're not like the other space whales.
Oh my god.
Oh.
In your banged up rusty ship, you look like a scruffy, emo, grungy space whale. And she's like, oh my god, bad boy.
Damn, do you listen to Nirvana? You look like you haven't showered in a week. Hell yeah. No, stay alert. Who knows what could be out to here.
What's the shortcut?
Okay. Let me find my junk. My junk. 1. There we go.
That one. There we go. Okay.
Oh, you're flipping the canvas or something?
Yeah, I forgot what the shortcut was with keyboard, and then I just remembered it. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, I gotta hustle, man. We have an hour and a half, and I've written 1 prompt. Standard me. Okay.
Let's go, you can do this. I believe in you.
You crash into Senpai, and he notices you. Space whale books go flying everywhere.
The books go flying.
Madly.
Classic.
We go your space whale spaceship controls to help this space whale pick up their stuff. Okay, cool. Senpai, your skin feels cold and lifeless, just like my soul. What do space whale books look like? Oh no, probably like probably massive flaps of Earth. That's the best I got. What do you think, MJ?
I'm having a wonder about it. I always feel like they would have, like, to us they would look like massive stone tablets or whatever, right? But to a space whale, they would just be, you know, like little thin scraps.
Oh, it's wafer thin.
So massive. Yeah, exactly. That are like inscribed with stuff.
Dozy state, and it's a cookbook with guides on what planet types taste best. Mustafar type planets, so your lava planets are just like eating a lot of chili. It's like, ooh, it's got a bit of a kick to it. It's making my eyes water.
And some space whales don't really care for spicy food.
Like, it just really, it's just unpleasant for me, you know. I just don't want to experience spicy food. I prefer to just taste what I'm eating, you know. And the lava planets just don't do it for me. Okay, that one can get canned. Oh, Cetacea High. Okay, how am I gonna... So, generally what I try and do with my stories that I write in Twine is I will, like, branch out a little bit, and there'll be, like, these 2 frondy bits here that will, like, keep going down, kind of like that. And then I want to, like, bunch it back up into 1 prompt again, because I don't want to have it be too branchy, because that increases scope exponentially. I like this space whale. What's the name? What do we call this lovely space whale?
Yeah, what are we naming Space Whale Chan? What's Space Whale Chan's actual name?
Space Whale Chan. I'm laughing.
He gets his blob.
Blob. Oh my god. It's blob better to you? I'm laughing so much I'm getting very toasty. Oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting this turn of events. Alright. I'm just going to write really, really rough paragraphs, and then if we get time, I'll go back later. Also, we should definitely if we keep working on this, MJ, we should definitely slap this into Renpai. So you get like the character,
absolutely.
the character portraits and everything. Renpai, for those of you who don't know, is like the visual novel engine. It's kind of created for that. If you all remember Doki Doki Literature Club, that is a very famous Renpai game.
Doki Doki Literature Club was such a good game.
I haven't played it. I'm a little bit too scared to, even now.
So, like, I spoiled it for myself because I had heard that, you know, it wasn't what it seemed and all that sort of stuff. And at the time, I wasn't prepared to go into a game like that without spoiling it for myself.
Extremely valid.
So I was glad that I did, because it meant that I was prepared for when things went completely off the rails, because they do. But it was a really fun subversion, I guess, of the visual novel genre, as well as playing with some themes that I don't feel have been utilized to the extent that they could have been up until the point that it was released in visual novels specifically. So my recommendation is, if you're worried because it is a horror game, spoil it for yourself and then play it, because you can then at the very least prepare for the bits where it shit gets real. Hey. Oh. No, ninja, stop! Ding, ding, ding.
So my ex played it a lot and he spoiled it for me because I was like, I'm not going to play this. Please just tell me what happens. And he did. And I was like, I'm not going to play this game. No, thank you. Because I'm a big sook. Even though I would love to make a horror game one day, I'm actually like kind of poking around on an idea with Mark at the moment because he's a hobbyist game developer. But yes, I haven't really done anything, but I super want to. I want to like do the whole thing. I would love to do sound design as well for it too, because sound design is something that I'm really passionate about, but I don't really want to do it in a professional capacity.
Absolutely.
But like hobby, hell yes. So watch this space, I guess. Oh my god, she's looking beautiful.
Yeah, so if y'all are wondering what I'm doing now, in the Space Whale model from Before We Leave, their bodies have plates. So I'm just drawing in the body plates around the mouth and stuff.
Okay, so what I've done here is I've actually split off from the introduction. So you can crash into Senpai, or you check your radar. And then, so if you check the radar, you into the unknown. Woo! See, high school. There we go. Okay, let's take this. Always recycling my words. Never throw anything out. Oh, I want a poster of this so bad. It's not even done. Save Ninja. Oh my goodness. I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen recently because I'm on a massive anime kick at the moment, and there was like a slightly scary bit in that, and I had the pillow in front of me, like quick smart. I'm just like, yes, Nat, I did it for you. Now you gotta watch Demon Slayer because it's so good. My backdrop right now is Red Goku, best boy. Oh well, Nat, there you go. You've just found someone who will probably talk to you about Jujutsu Kaisen. Yes, Demon Slayer is very good. Now there's a genre that's very tropey, anime. It's so good. Oh, Oh.
Now what? It's at the bottom of the mouse.
No, if any of y'all spoil JJK for me, I'll throw hands. Darn.
It's not an empty threat, guys.
Yeah. I take spoilers very seriously. Hi Anna, how you doing? Can we please have merch of the space whale? Look at her, she's beautiful. All right. What have I got here? In C High School. Okay. Looking at your oh my gosh. Oh hell yeah. Looking at your, what do you call the big window in a spaceship? I don't want to say like viewport, yeah. Viewport and see what does a Spacewell High School look like? Probably a collection of planets. See a solar system. See a solar system. The planets are cluttered together, big and small, and many different colors. Your ship glides past a sign, conveniently in your language, that says Cetacea High. What's their motto? What do you reckon the Space Whale's school motto is?
Oh, pee-peaters.
That's their sports team chant. We want something like really like one of my old school mottos? Like one of mine was to endeavor and to achieve. Hi guys. Hi Lisa, how you doing? Congratulations on your wholesome direct announcement.
Yeah.
Oh. Have a whale of a time. Good enough. Have a whale. Seek wisdom as gold. That's beautiful. Slothborgar says hi. Hello, Slothborgar. Good morning.
Hi, Slothborgar.
That's a great. That's a nice motto. So, Lisa, to catch you up what we're doing, we're making a Space World dating sim right now. I am writing it, and MJ is doing art. Can you just give us a cheeky little preview of?
I can.
I want to make the motto about learning. So how can we like get a whale pun into? Oh, it looks so good. I cannot wait to kiss a space whale. This is what I've been telling Sam this whole time. Big smooch. Big smooch with a big gall.
Big gorl.
Okay. All right. Ninja, you're on fire. You can be our consultant. Well, hello there. There we go. How would we incorporate a pun that's also a motto with whale and learn in it, or like something about learning? Oh, now there's a good one. Swim in the sea of knowledge. I think I might steal that. We got all the writer girlies in chat today.
You were worried you wouldn't have any support.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I have to do everything by myself 100% all the time, always. That's how I operate, man. I'm just like, oh, have any of you watched Haikyuu? Again, massive anime kick at the moment. Oh, I love Haikyuu so damn much. I want to play volleyball so bad. Have you seen Haikyuu?
I have not seen it yet, but I have heard of it.
Please watch it. Lisa says yes. Okay, right now I am Kageyama, being like, I am responsible to make my team win. It made me play volleyball for like 4 weeks. Oh my god, Lisa. Yes. My partner and I are literally just like looking up volleyball tweets, being like, should we do this? It also helps that like our relationship kind of started ish by playing volleyball when we were overseas together at Stugan. Yeah.
Okay.
So Mark has a real mean service ace. Let me tell you, the man is scary. I am experiencing a writer's block for my homebrew D&D world, but apparently for this my creative juices are flowing. Oh my god, yes. Well, Ninja, give us all your ideas. Sometimes it's really good to like stop what you're writing and write something else and like completely, especially if it's like somebody else's thing, because you don't have a personal stake in it. So you just kind of
absolutely
take a step back and you're like, let me just vomit ideas. Let's see what's good. That's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Oh. But yeah, I'm definitely Little Miss Kageyama. Oh my goodness. He knows what's up. And probably not in a good way. You'll love it, MJ. The fanfic potential is out of control.
You convinced me.
Yeah, you'll just be like,
oh, you need to say no more.
Oh my god.
I'll close Crunchyroll and I'll open AO3. There we go.
Oh my god. Alright, okay. Is this ... a high school for... Oh my god, Moody Anime Space Whale? Okay, that's the next character portrait. Maybe we'll have multiple love interests. Let's just...
Oh yeah! There we go.
The Moody Anime boys are always my favorite. Oh my god. Yes. I also love the himbos. Scene Kid Space Whale coming right up. Oh my god, MJ, should you put like the panda, you know the panda ears that you've got from your Scene Kid phase, should you put that on a Space Whale?
Yeah, let's tell everyone in chat that I was a Scene Kid.
Hey guys, did you know? No, I'm just like, listen. To me, it's normal because I went through like, I don't think I was a scene kid because I couldn't afford all the get up that like went with it, because my mum and dad were like, you're a good Christian girl and you will wear pink and dresses only. And I was like, I hate to break it to you, but absolutely not.
See, what happened was I rebelled by getting my first job at the ripe old age of 15 so I could have my own money, so my parents couldn't tell me what to spend it on, and then I went out and bought a tartan plaid miniskirt.
Oh my god. That is super rebellious. Holy smokes. I'm trying to... I didn't have time for a job. Because I did like 4 music things per week. I had choir singing lessons, piano lessons, and guitar lessons. And at one point I had 5 because I was in 2 choirs. Yeah.
That's a lot.
I know, right? So I was just like, oh God. I got
way too busy.
So busy all the time, always. No wonder I got burned out with music. Suddenly, it makes a lot of sense. Oh my god, I was the opposite. Good Christian feminist family. Mum was the breadwinner and it was horrifying when I just wanted to wear pink frilly dresses all the time. Really? Oh my god. Anna, my mum would have been so chuffed if I was like that. Oh my god. I like went hard in my goth phase. And I haven't really left. It only occurred to me the last...
You say that like you finished your goth phase.
Oh, shut up. I believe it. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, 2 years ago or so it occurred to me, I'm like, oh, this actually isn't a phase, eh? I've been listening to heavy music since I was like 12, 13. I don't think this is gonna stop anytime soon. Oh my god. So funny. It's funny. I feel like for also like being bi as well, like I still wonder sometimes. I'm like, is this a phase? And no, it's definitely not, eh?
Yeah, like, no, it really isn't. It really isn't.
It's such an interesting experience. Like the experiences that you have as like a queer teenager, and like the amount of trauma that you go through. We're gonna get dark for a sec, gang. The amount of trauma that you go through, and it kind of like shapes your experience with it, like depending on how you take it all. It will kind of inform like a lot of how things will like play out.
Yeah.
For perhaps your 20s, your 30s, until you kind of like heal your inner child, your inner queer gay baby, and then you just move forward, you know?
Yeah, well, it's also like compulsory het makes it so difficult to recognize as well when you're queer. Like,
absolutely.
Like looking back, you know, what's it called? 2020 vision, when you're looking into the past. Hindsight is 2020.
Yes.
I was interested in women long before I was interested in men.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Did not recognize that as a romantic interest. It was just like, you know, like, these girls are my best friends.
That chuckle at the end. Oh my god, so relatable.
Proceeded to have a crisis at like 15 years old, when I was like, wait, I feel the same way about my best friend at the time that I did about a boy that I had a crush on, and then was like, oh my god. You know, you get past it, but if compulsory, like, if heteronormativity wasn't as strong as it was, then it wouldn't have caused crisis, because you would have just been able to recognize, like, like these feelings match. Cool. But yeah,
so true.
I don't know how to finish that story.
Nah, I get you. It's all good. I think for me, it's pretty self-explanatory, because I had a similar experience, right? But except I've been thinking about this a lot lately, but because I was bullied horrifically at my all-girls school, because I think the girls there figured out that, like, I was queer before I ever did, but I think that they recognized that I was different, and so they just translated that into, she's a lesbian.
Right.
Very much not the case. And then my friends group at the time decided for me and told me that I was bi. And so I've always just been like, actually, yeah, probably. But in the last 2 years, thanks to my partner, I figured out that I'm demisexual, which basically is, oh god, I can't even remember what does demisexual mean? I can never remember the actual definition. There we go. Demisexuality is a sexual orientation in which a person feels sexually attracted to someone only after they've developed a close emotional bond with them. Because every single person I've ever really loved through my life, I've been really close to emotionally. And so thinking about that, I go back and I think about it, I'm like, oh shit, what does this actually mean? Oh no. Because like, I remember my mum being like, Emily, are you a lesbian? When I was like 14, I'm like, no, I'm just busy. Like, also, you said I'm not allowed a boyfriend until I'm 16. Like, I'm just super busy right now.
Sorry, Mum, I've just got other priorities.
Exactly. You know? But I've just never been interested in people like that. And so the past 2 years have been a trip, man, let me tell you. I'm like, wait, so what do you mean when people are like, that person's hot, they might feel hot as like a hormonal, like, chemical whatever response to like visual stimulus, you know? Is that an actual thing? What the hell? No one told me. So I've just been like going through this phase of like figuring out what it all means. It's so interesting to have that experience, and I'm pretty sure I would have figured this out earlier if I hadn't been bullied so badly through school, or like where people like have their expectations and they put it on you, and you're just like a kid, right? You're very malleable. So And maybe that's another reason why I'm bringing it back. I'm tying the bow. Maybe that's why things like visual novels set in high school like this are so important to like queer adults, because it's like a bit of healing, I suppose. It's like, oh, this is what it could be like.
Yeah, especially when the like queer relationships are the focus of those visual novels. It's kind of, giving to that inner gay baby that you were talking about.
Yeah.
The opportunity to kind of live out the ideal high school experience.
Absolutely.
That, is in some ways taken for granted when you are, cis hetero, because the high school experience that is sold to you by media and all that sort of stuff is what you expect to have, and you have no reason to expect it will be different. There's no roadblocks for it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just accepted as normal.
Whether there is for queer people.
So true. I hope my rant made sense. Made sense to me. But when
made sense to me.
Excellent. The fact that now we have all these shows that are like, look, we have rainbow community representation. Oh my god, give us a medal. Like, bro, why did you never have that in the first place? Well, now it's fashionable to be an ally, So it's so wild to be. Actually, I was thinking about this morning too while I was having my coffee. Actually, yes, rainbow washing does suck, and that's why this is the first time I've ever done something for Pride Month for Balancing Monkey, because the past 2 years I've been like, I don't actually feel like I have anything to contribute. So I'm just going to vibe. But MJ, I'm so glad that you're here, because now I'm like, oh, I have someone to bounce off, and having that solidarity, having someone at your workplace or just in life period who you can identify with, it makes this sort of thing so much easier.
Absolutely. Just I am very glad to be here too.
Yeah, you're so great. We're very no, it's okay. Yeah. We're very lucky to have the studio that we have. Actually, when I came out at work last year and I was just like, hey, just so you know, I'm not straight. Sam gave me a phone call that night and he was so nice and just like, thank you for telling us. Oh my god, it made a bitch cry, let me tell you, because I did not expect that in 1,000 years. It was so sweet. I got off the phone and I was just like, baby, and just the waterworks, man. Oh my god. It was very sweet. So, and that's what being a good ally. It's not hard to make you cry, to be honest. Listen. I am always one step away from a bloody good cry, you know what I mean?
It's roast Emily time. Guys.
Yeah, that's fine. Is it a roast if it's true? Like, okay, we're not doing that anymore. Come to chat with hands. Damn, managing director got hands. Okay, so we'll keep those two. Cool. All right. So I've got 5 prompts. I've just been talking this whole time. I've got an hour. Okay.
We're making progress. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's do crash. You crash into... Sure. Let's go with Blob. Actually, have we got any... I'm not a huge fan of Blob. Can we get any other... suggestions for space world names in the chat that are a little bit more elegant? Not to roast you, Kiwi guy, sorry. Sandy, are you a Grease fan?
I think Sandy's cute.
I also like Sandy.
That's cute.
Oh, now here's a spicy paragraph. I like how the game Apex Legend does it. Has multiple... I like how the game Apex Legends does it. They have multiple LGBTQIA plus characters, but doesn't shove it down your throat. The character Gibraltar is homosexual, which you only know from one sentence in his lore when a boyfriend is mentioned. Really diverse characters giving the representation that the LGBTQIA plus community deserves. Not like being like, hey, look at us. We have a gay character. Yeah.
I feel like there's room for both types of representation, because the type of representation you're talking about, that normalization, Ninja Pizza, is good, where it's just like, yeah, like this character is gay, there are gay people, and we're not gonna focus on it because that's not the point of this piece of media, you know, that we're focusing on LGBTQ characters and all that sort of stuff, but they are definitely here. You know, like that sort of representation is really important. But media that does focus on it and does make it explicit and doesn't let the audience pretend it's not there is also really important. So both types of media have their place, because like in the same way that you can have straight media where the romance is the forefront of the story, you know, like rom-coms and stuff like that. But then you can also have stories where a romance is like a background thing, like, oh yeah, you know, side story, like you can kiss and stuff if you want, but you don't have to do it. And having that type of media exist with gay stories, you know, in both sides as well, is yeah, like you're right, Ninja Pizza. It is good representation that both sorts of things are starting to become more commonplace.
That was a good rant. Yes. I was thinking that. I'm like, I guess it's good to have both, but as per usual, you do have that university lecturer in you still, eh? You just like make things so succinct, and you just like, but I'm like, yeah, what MJ said.
For context, chat, I was working as a university tutor when Balancing Monkey hired me. So yeah, every so often I'll be just like, oh, it's time to get the degree out.
With 6 big eyes. I've already talked about eyes here. Hello. Are you the new transfer student? Actually, I'm gonna let's give it.
That's a classic.
Kia ora. Oh, actually, no. Would it be Hare Mai?
Yeah, Hide My would work.
Oh god. Ah, jeez. My Tadeo still isn't great. I have to like check that I'm spelling words correctly.
Yep.
There we go.
So considering it's a relatively phonetic language, like the more you speak it, the more you're able to just kind of guess how something should be spelled.
True. Yes, I have gotten a lot better. I think 9 times out of 10, I Google it out of paranoia. Like,
yeah.
Yes? Yes, I am. Maori dictionary is my BFF. Oh, Maori dictionary. Okay, I'm bookmarking that. Oh, yeah.
It's on my bookmarks bar.
There we go. Yep. I've got a Maori greetings PDF bookmarked, but not that.
Oh yeah. For me, it's I always forget where the macron's meant to go.
It's usually
like,
over there.
I know that this word has a macron, but I can't remember which vowels.
Oh yeah, true. God, I really want Tadeo to hurry up and come to Duolingo, because I don't want to be like in a Tadeo class taking up a valuable spot. That should probably go to someone who like fucker-puppers. And also I do not have time, so I'm like, please hurry up and come to Duolingo so I can learn a little bit.
Do you know about the Kupuatera email service?
No, what's that?
So it's I can't remember the website that it's run by. Actually, I might check that. But it's kupu.maori.nz. They'll email you a new kupu, new word, every single day. And like a definition of it, and then use it in a sentence and all that sort of stuff. Which for me, I've just appreciated having that like daily exposure, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah, what a good point.
But I got an email from them last night saying that the online courses are starting up, and I was like, dang, I really, really wish I could sign up for them, because it's like 2-month-long courses with a Zoom meeting every Tuesday to practice and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, that sounds great.
But I just don't have the time this year.
Oh.
But I've got it archived so that I'll be able to find the link again next year, because I really would like to start taking classes.
Oh yeah. Maybe we could do it as like a little work thing. Ooh. What was that word you were telling me about yesterday?
Takatapui.
Yes. Can you talk about that again on the stream? Because I thought it was like so interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, I occasionally use takatapui to describe myself, because, you know, whakapapa, because I whakapapa Māori. It's a word that I can claim to use. But I found it very interesting that with the other people who I know that are takatapui, they sometimes find it difficult to engage with Pride Month. And specifically this Pride Month, the one that's connected with the Stonewall riots and kind of global pride, just because the experience of being queer when you're Indigenous is somewhat unique, because the way tupuna would have experienced it is very different to how we experience it today, during colonization. And it can sometimes be quite difficult to connect with how culturally we would have connected with our own identity pre-colonization. So trying to find your own version of pride that connects with who you are culturally and who your ancestors were doesn't necessarily mesh exactly with modern pride celebrations, I guess.
Yeah,
like that was the summary of what I was talking about last night.
Yeah, it was a good rant. I was like, oh, this person knows a lot of stuff. It's so interesting to hear it as well. Like, I'm very white, like super Anglo, but I feel like my experiences as a queer person don't usually fit the general idea of what it is to be queer. So like, in a way, knowing that there's this other facet of it that other people experience, like Indigenous people, and also by extrapolating, just like everyday people in general, it's like really comforting. It's like, oh, okay, so not every experience has to be universal. This is very nice. We're all going through it. We're all kind of on our own journey. Obviously, the Māori experience is different because of colonization. But yeah, it still gives me a little bit of hope. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So in the chat, Kiwi Guy asked what takatapui means.
Ah, beautiful.
So I've just pulled over Māori dictionary, so that you can see the definition of the word and what it looks like. So takatapui, the macron on the center A is that's the part that you draw out. You can also use takatapui actually to refer to your same-sex partner, but as a noun, it just means a queer person.
That's rad. Oh, it's just started raining here. Can you all hear the rain?
I can't hear it.
Oh, damn. I was like, yes, aesthetic as hell. Yes, thank you, MJ. I always appreciate you, like, going into topics like this and, like, doing the emotional labor thing.
It's like, with this sort of stuff, I guess talking about my personal feelings of it feels like emotional labor, but talking about sharing the sentiments that I've seen just to make sure that they're known, I guess, and providing that visibility where appropriate, of course, to opinions that might not necessarily get exposed to the public space, but I think it's important that they are.
Absolutely.
Is something that I don't mind doing.
Yes, well, I appreciate it nonetheless.
Thank you.
I'm like desperately trying to cling on to everything you say while also writing, because I am a snail. I have done little to nothing, but I think we've had a great time. Chat, you having fun? You're doing great, MJ, with that drawing.
I'm trying my. I'd really like to get some flat colors down before the end of the stream. And I think I'll have the. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Ninja, and thank you for saying that. Yeah, just because the human experience is so broad, and I don't think it's anyone's fault when you don't know about some aspects of it just because it hasn't been part of your sphere, you know. The issue comes, at least in my opinion, when you become aware of something that is outside of your sphere and then choose to ignore it, I guess. Just because it doesn't interest you, when connecting with other people and understanding them means learning about them. And choosing to remain, like, when you know you don't know something and you're just like, meh, I don't care because it's not relevant to me. That's what it's kind of like, come on, you know, learning about that sort of stuff is where you get empathy and understanding, and where you can build better communities, both small ones and big ones from.
Preach. Yes, what MJ said.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
You're very good at TED talking.
Back to drawing anime space.
Yeah. That's the gay experience right there. Looking through a viewport, you take a moment to fully appreciate the size of this lad.
Wow.
This creature. Also, right now, I am appreciating the intersection between, like, writing and concept art, where you, like, see what your artist is doing, and you're like, oh, sweet, and then you use it to influence your writing, and then, like, for you as well, seeing, like, prompts in chat of what I'm doing, you're like, oh, sweet, just let me add that detail.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very good. It's good shit.
The other thing that I would really like to do is, so I'm doing just the baseline art now, but I would really like to do the school uniform line art at the end of the stream.
Yes.
Because Space Whale Chan deserves to be in her complete glory. All right. How we going, lads?
Oh my god.
Nice. All right.
I need this on a t-shirt. Oh my god.
This is the Balancing Monkey Games NZGDC t-shirt.
Oh my goodness. We are a funny species. We are the same in so many ways and yet different in so many more. That's the one thing I've learned from being on the internet. Many people of different sexualities and stuff. Aww. Ninja, you know, for someone who's like, what? You're like 19, 20, right? You're very wise. It's good. I think they'll serve you well through life.
Agreed.
Space World Charm looks amazing. She sure does. I'm just like flipping between like using they, them, and she, her.
Yeah, because I mean,
okay.
I think you and I agreed that if Space Whales had a concept of gender, it would not in any way be relevant to human concepts of gender.
Mm-hmm.
So I think flipping between various pronouns is appropriate, honestly.
Yes, absolutely. I think for what we're doing right now, it's okay to like swap because it's very focused on the protagonist and their love interest. If it was like a full game, it might get a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
For our studio specifically.
Yes. Now, interestingly enough, I've thought it's really cool recently with some indie games that they'll give you the option to set the pronouns that characters use to refer to you in game, and you can actually select more than one, and you can weight the frequency with which each set of pronouns will show up in game. So, for example, if you wanted to have 50% one, 50% the other, or if you wanted like 80-20 or whatever. And that's that sort of customization for a game that's about identity. I thought it was really, really cool. I can't remember what the name of the game was right now, but if it does come to me in a flash of inspiration, then I'll probably just scream it out and everyone will be very confused.
Like, what? That's great. Oh my gosh, the amount of fiddling that must have taken. Yeah. But people will appreciate it so much. Actually, you know what I saw the other day when I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen? It's the most... I'm pretty sure it was a content warning. And it was so well done. I was like, no way. There's a scene where, like, the all-powerful student upperclassman of the school is like, this profession that you're going into is extremely traumatic and is very bloody. Are you sure you want to do this? And I was like, now hold on. That's very explicit in its wording. Is this a content warning?
Fascinating.
Like, it was like so well done. And it was like woven into the dialogue and like, and it made wow, okay, Emily. It made sense. Keep it PG, says sex on stream, cool. It made sense contextually and like, but also like taking a step back and looking at it as a viewer, I was like, this definitely feels like a content warning to me. So the viewer kind of knows what they're up for. And sure enough, in the next few episodes, it got really gory. And I was like, oh, okay.
Incorporating that as part of the story that's really interesting. I haven't heard of someone doing that before.
Yeah, like a little in anime, because sometimes they can be a little bit problematic. But I think, like with other media, we're seeing a bit of change, which is great.
Definitely. All right.
Looking good.
Cool.
Looking through your viewpoint, take a moment to fully appreciate the size of this creature. The dark purple with a healthy rainbow sheen over their whole body. And they're looking right at you with 6 kind eyes. Feel a blush creep up your neck. Blushes in gay. I remember Mark, when we first met, said to me, like, I'm so happy you're here at Stugan. And I've never felt a blush creep up my neck until that moment where it started at my collarbones and just went like, whoop, like all the way up to my freaking hairline. I was like, oh,
so cute.
What? Never in my life.
That's still at 50%. Wait. Yeah, I reckon. All right.
Be awkward. How awkward you are. You haven't. How does the Spaceball spaceship speak? Don't ask.
Well, you've got the translator on it, right?
But do they like how does the mechanics of that work? Do they like
you speak into a microphone, the translator takes the input and then spits it out.
Oh my god, that's so good. It's like the man behind the curtain in The Wizard of Oz. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. He's just like pulling levers and screaming into the mic. It's so
Exactly. That's how it works. No further explanation needed.
Love it.
You know what actually I think would be really fun, Em?
Mm-hmm.
Is if we did finish this, off stream and put it in Ren'Py and all that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then for next year's Pride stream, we came back and played the game.
Oh, yeah, that'd be so good. I love that. Oh my god. That'd be wonderful. Or maybe this is our third game. Oh, nice job with the inking. Looking good. I've written...
Yeah, I mean, if I was trying to be less lazy about it, I would have, properly selected the character and then just like bucket filled. But I like coloring in, guys. It's satisfying.
Let MJ color the space whale. Okay. It's nice to meet you. Where have you... let's just say... uh-oh. Let's just call that Senpai Intro 2, whatever. Can that? There we go. Alright, okay. Silence has fallen. The concentrating begins.
We got half an hour, let's go.
I used to do Twitch streams when I was working on the project that I took to Stugan. Holy mackerel, it was hard, like, trying to hustle on Twitch and also be an engaging streamer and also write at the same time. And now I'm remembering just how hard it actually is.
Like I can most of the time talk while I'm drawing, even if I'm concentrating quite a lot, unless I'm trying to figure out something really weird, like hands in perspective or something. Us in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. But like, I could not imagine trying to write while also talking, just because the words that you're putting down are different than the words that are coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Awful.
This is why I have trouble focusing in meetings if I'm taking notes at the same time.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm often like writing them in my own words, not writing it word for word, and it's just like my brain.
It's definitely an acquired skill.
Oh god, it's so hard. Oh, that's what I'm looking for.
Talking in German and writing in English? Ninja, how? That's like expert level mode. That's beyond hard
That's
mode.
the Dark Souls with brain, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Okay. Yeah, I'm blocking out a lot of this. It's definitely not polished in any way, shape, or form.
That's fine. It's a 2-hour stream. How polished are we going to get it, really?
That's a good point. I'm just like...
Emily's little perfection goblin being like, no, do it properly.
Yeah. Oh, always. Oh my god, we're definitely getting saved by the bell.
Saved by bell. Alright.
Would you?
We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
This is... I'm experiencing peak sci-fi writing right now. If there is a really big sound, would you feel the vibration of the sound first or hear the sound itself?
Oh.
I think the speed of sound is faster than...
I think...
Yeah?
Because the vibrations are caused by the sound, so you should experience them at the same time.
Yeah, I think you're right, because thinking about thunder, you feel the rumble and at the same time as you hear it.
Yes, but you would see the source of whatever caused the big noise before the noise hit you.
This has been me doing like narrative design stuff for our new project. I just like sit here and like think about how everything works, which is extremely funny considering I have a very strong memory of mouthing off at my science teacher, being like, I'm never going to use this. Why am I here? Guess what?
That's so funny.
Oh boy. So with my math teacher, and then she was like, you know, Miss Emily Latta, music uses mathematics. And I'm like, well, miss, I think you're dumb. You know, like real delinquent. And then being like, oh, she was right. Oh no.
Savage.
God damn. Yeah. Oh, Ninja's saying you'd feel it first, but by an extremely small amount. I'm just gonna, for the sake of keeping the story succinct, it'll just be at the same time. For all intents and purposes, they'd be at the same time. All right, cool bananas. I would really love to see, from a very far distance, a volcano erupt one day.
That would be really cool.
I feel like, yeah.
Have you ever seen the videos of like geologists going to get lava samples?
Oh God, no! I get stressed.
It's so funny because they're wearing like, because so heat rises, right? So you can walk right up to a lava flow and not get burned because it's not going to hurt you until you're like directly over it because heat rises. Right?
Yeah.
So they wear like heat-proof suits and all that sort of stuff because obviously they have to get super close to it. But they literally wear just like thick-soled sneakers and shit, and you can see them like, you know, little like puffs of flame because they're standing on the dried lava and stuff. They just walk up there with a bucket full of water and like a sampling tool and just yank some of the lava into their bucket.
Sir,
it's the most unscientific thing. I find it so funny. Like, geology as a science, and then all of the sciences that break off of it, like volcanology and all that sort of stuff. You know, there's other scientists being like, yes, chemistry and biology and complicated maths and wheels and blah, blah, blah. And then geologists are just like, what rock is this? And then they lick it.
Tastes like ass.
Geologists. They're so cool.
They're valid. Geologists are valid.
Yeah, definitely.
When I went on my hike and I was like trying not to kill myself going down this extremely steep part of the volcano, I put my hand on part of the rock and it was warm. That was wild. And like it was a cold day. Like we were like almost 2 kilometers up, and there was no way in hell that the sun was making this rock warm. It was all from the ground. I was like, bruh, Tongariro. Go off.
Notes in the chat. What color should Sandy's eyes be?
Oh, not red, because I feel like red has certain
evil connotations.
Yeah.
What color should their eyes be? Turquoise. I can see it.
Oh,
yeah, pretty
nice. Yep. Sorry, Sam, you're too slow, my friend.
Well, actually, she does have 3 visible eyes at the moment.
Oh, this is going to be anime protagonist as hell.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Sam. Hey. Oh, maybe we could do like a wombo combo.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's cute.
I like that.
Yeah, me too. Hey. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, David Bowie eyes. Actually, yeah. But he didn't have heterochromia. He just had like a bung pupil because someone clocked him once.
Yes, this is true. Okay. Now we're gonna get real anime in this shit.
Oh, hell yeah. That's okay. Cool. Fixed. Okay. I always get it's mixed up, like the one with the apostrophe and the one without. Oh god, it's my weakness, my ultimate weakness. My bloodline move. It's is always short for it is or it has. Yeah, I logically know that, outside of writing. And then I do it anyway, and I'm like, crap. Oh. Yeah, true, Anna. So true.
What?
Oh, radial menu. Nice.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's so pretty.
Cute. Very cute.
Oh my god. I want her on a t-shirt.
All right. Now. Okay. We've got 20 minutes left, chat. I can probably do one but not the other. Do we want schoolgirl uniform skin or cell shading?
Oh, I want cell shading.
Okay.
Because I think that might be more achievable in 20 minutes. Let's see what chat says. I think schoolgirl outfit is probably going to be.
It's probably going to win.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Cracks knuckles. Let's do both. Let's go.
Oh!
Let's go.
Speed run!
Ready? Fight.
Oh, Lisa said shading as well.
All right.
You feel vibrations of the school bell ring out through the solar system, and the low hum of its sound reaches you not long after. This is easily the most corny thing I've ever written. Oh, let me just change that. I love changing the names of my little cell thingies to be more accurate. Oh, Ninja says uniform.
Yeah. Why am I not surprised? Okay.
Okay, Emily, stop being perfectionist. Protect and Sandy go to class together. I mean, I am a weeb. What did you expect? Hello again, Kiwi guy. Did you disappear for a moment? Also, I think I'm very proud of our little community right now. I'm just going to be Little Miss Community Manager for a moment. I have never done something like this so publicly as like a queer woman. And I was very nervous. I'm like, oh, what if I get people being mean in chat? But everyone's been so nice. It's so great. And that's on the Before We Leave community, loves. You know, it's so good that we've cultivated like a nice space for so many different people.
Thanks for being a great community, guys.
Yeah, we're so lucky. Honestly, I have it so easy compared to other community managers. I'm just like, this is cake. Like, rarely get a rude person. Very rarely. To the point, like, where if we do get a rude person, it's, like, really upsetting because I'm not used to it. But gosh, I don't think we've had someone be a jerk in ages. It's great.
Definitely not complaining.
Yeah, definitely not. If you're a jerk, I'll ban you.
And also cry.
Yes, absolutely.
And then I'll bark at them for making me cry.
Protect us and going class together. Okay, so what do you do? Oh, Ninja! I'll give you brownie points. Ninja said,
that's cute.
Oh my god, we are a great community because you have such a great community manager. Bless your socks. And also, I think Sam did a great job of like setting boundaries before I became community manager. I will ban the rude people before you even see them. Don't worry. You guys actually do. Like, all the mods, you're so quick to ban people because it usually happens overnight. So, like, in the morning, I check the Discord and I'm like, oh. Actually, I banned someone the other night Funnily
What
enough,
did they do?
they were trying out the Steam scam, you know, where like they message people, be like, "Oh, is this your Steam account?" But they did it to Paige.
Oh.
So I get a message from Paige at like 11:30 at night being like, "Hey, someone's in your server scamming people." So I banned them. I've never done this before. I gave myself a little weekend treat. I banned them, and then in the message I was like, before trying to scam someone, perhaps check that they're not the close friend of the community manager that runs the service, you absolute melon. And then I banned them.
That's so funny.
Oh, what a wally, really. That's the only time I've ever been sassy to someone. And I feel like if you're scamming people, you deserve the sass. No mercy. Absolutely. No mercy. All right. I'm just going to block stuff out now. What should the first class that Sandy and the protagonist go to be? But did you actually call them you absolute melon? I sure did. Trig? Okay.
Trig, ugh.
The one thing I was...
My nemesis.
Oh my god, Sarah says science class so they can be partners. Yes! It's science class. They
now
learn...
we're writing with tropes.
Bunsen burner together. They learn how to use a Bunsen burner together. Things get hot. No, I'm not going to say that.
Can you imagine a space whale-sized Bunsen burner?
It's just a massive vape. Things get... Okay, oh my god. Things get hot. The Bunsen burner being a literal star.
Yeah, a literal star.
Yeah. Recess. Sandy shares her planet with you. With you. Protag has a serious moral dilemma about the ethics of eating a planet.
Also, so if you're just in a ship that's shaped like a space whale, how are you meant to fake eating a planet?
Just do the trick where you're like, "Oh, this is so good, nom nom," and you just like throw it on the ground behind you.
So like that would be like a whole mini game where you have to make sure that Sandy doesn't realize you're not actually eating the planet.
You're like, what the hell? Sandy not a real space whale? Sandy is as real a space whale as you can get. Maybe it's a mining ship. Oh, now there's an idea. What should
we're thinking with brain cells.
Now, since it's Pride Month, unfortunately, I don't have any brain cells. They've just been redirected into little queer gremlin mode.
Well, we have to share them, you know, the queer hive mind.
We're the Borg in Star Trek. Resistance is futile. You've been traveling in your space well-shaped mining ship? Cool. I hope this helps your writer's block, Ninja. It's very... Oh no, it won't be cozy. Let's hope she doesn't notice just how awkward your eating is. What should class 2 be, gang? Drama? Because that's another group activity. You have to do improv. They always do drama and science. PE. They play volleyball. They go play volleyball. This is my Haikyuu spin-off. And I'm glad.
Haikyuu, let's get intergalactic.
Haikyuu, but they're space whales. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Do you know, TikTok is actually great for fanfic? Because people just like, really awesome artists just like draw their ships and then put them in funny little situations with the sounds.
That's cute.
Incredible. Oh. And I'm so glad that you watch teen dramas because I have no idea. So that's your For You page then, Em? Yes. Absolutely. And that's how we like it. Okay, they're in PE. It's time for PE. You get sweaty. Okay, that's a little bit too thirsty, Emily. Let's just reel it in. What do they play? Intergalactic tennis?
They're just batting around the moon.
They play dodgeball. Oh my god, yes, they play dodgeball. Oh, Sarah and I have the same brain cell. They play dodgeball and your ship gets injured. Oh my god. We should have a scene where someone from the student council comes in who somehow has as much power as the government. Oh, the student council tropes are so funny.
They're so good.
I'm just like, I didn't notice until like my third anime in, like where it's like a high school situation where like, I'm like, why does everyone hate the student council? What's up with that? It's very funny. You unfortunately take a moon to the knee, lol, and have to go to the nurse. Sandy insists on coming with you.
Yeah, all the tropes, let's go!
Dodgeballs using moons, hell yeah. Thank you for the inspo, Ninja. And I see what you said about, I don't know, I don't see how helping create a dating sim will help you write Norse mythology-based D&D. It unclogs the pipes. You can't eat the same meal all the time because you'll get bored and you even might become malnourished. You need to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? Is this analogy working for you?
It's working for me.
Hell yeah, that's all that matters. Okay. The student council can come in when you're with the nurse. Nurse time.
Nurse time.
Listen. I'm at my limit. What the hell? It's not even that funny.
Here's the unhinged part of the stream that we promised earlier.
Yeah. Oh no, the student council is here and they're trying to kick you out because you're not an actual member of the school. And they're onto your ass. Onto you, there we go. Sandy tells them to beat it. Thank you, Sandy.
Leave him alone.
You
he
mum.
just wants to get an education.
Well, Ninja, we're just really diversifying your portfolio right now, you know? You marvel at Sandy's inner strength and also her beauty. There we go. And then what? Okay, then it's time for class 3. Oh wait, we haven't had lunch yet. Lunchtime. Bit of decompress time. Get out of here, untitled passage. We don't need none of your indecision. The cafeteria trope. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's actually put that in. It's cafeteria time, baby. Then class 3. And then I think that'll do us. And then it's home time. Home time. What should class 3 be? Drama? What was Anna talking about? Science PE drama, sometimes English for the poetry. Ooh, I do like a good poem. What do you reckon, MJ?
I'm leaning. So I love 10 Things I Hate About You, so I'm leaning to poetry.
Oh my god. Or maybe it's like there's a space whale equivalent of Shakespeare, so you're like reading out super romantic sonnets, but it's just the space whale version. So let's just combine drama and English. It's space Shakespeare. What would a space whale version of William Shakespeare be called?
That's a good question. I mean, first name Walium, obviously.
That sounds so close to Valium. Walium. That's all I got. Walium.
I can't think of a good pun on Shakespeare.
Finspear? Can we make it like, because Shakespeare, Finspear, to me, Shakespeare is like 3 syllables. It's actually not though.
Baka.
Protagonist has to prove he is a good student to be allowed to stay, so we get studying arc. That's brilliant. So we get a studying arc with Spacewalk Shared helps you. Then after you ace some tests, student council accepts you afterwards, send supplies all Sunder about like, it's not that I want you to stay at this school.
It's not like I wanted you to pass or anything. Baka.
Oh my god, this has been a very fun stream. Home time. A cute walk home. Study for those pesky student council tests because they secretly have more power than the government.
Cool.
Oh, beautiful. That's a happy little space whale. Prom trope, please and thank you. Absolutely.
Okay. Let's...
The big reveal at the prom. Could you, when you're done...
Yeah.
Could you just send me the PNG of that and I'll just slap it up on the stream?
I'm just real quickly gonna draw on the sailor.
I'm so excited. Okay, so
I'll probably send you the PNG without it.
Okay.
You know, but I'm just gonna just for the people, I'm gonna draw it real quick.
Hell yeah! Thank you. This is an act of service and love.
Yes. Exactly.
So Sam, what do you, if you're still there, what do you think about your Space World dating sim experience as creative director of the studio, and can this be our third game? I will not be taking no for an answer at this time. Only yes and yes. Maybe is also a no. I'm the worst. Oh my god, yes, Ninja!
Yes!
Oh. Okay, so we're gonna call it failed reveal. You two are crazy. Correct. Pro Tag's big reveal is drowned out by a firework. A firework in outer space? Don't ask.
By a supernova.
Supernova. No. It is super, right? Supernova. Okay. There's a con back home in Australia called Supernova, S-U-P-A.
Oh, yeah.
And since I learned about it, I've not been able to spell supernova correctly. Very unfortunate. Oh my god, you're really doing it.
I'm doing it! I said I would.
I'm so happy. Oh my god. Okay, we got failed reveal, study time. Gotta ace those tests. The next day. You park your ship on the outskirts of the solar system and think about everything that just happened today. Okay. Let's call this No. We want that to be called contemplation. Contemplation. And then we whoop. Whoop. There we go. And now it can be the next day. Right. Blocking this out super hard. Let's go. Ah. It's very linear, but that's okay. Oh.
Is she cute?
Oh my god, yes. I would respectfully ask for a fin hold and maybe a little kiss. Just a little kiss. Please don't eat me. The little tooth, MJ. Oh my god. Oh. Wonderful. Are you done?
Well, it is 12:05.
Mm-hmm.
So, how much time do we have left?
I mean, I should have wrapped things up 5 minutes ago, but, you know, being a little bit cheeky, that's okay, that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I might touch it up a little bit, but for the most part, yeah. That's Space Whale Charm with her shading. I might, like, put her on a background and give her some anime sparkles and things like that to finish it off.
Did you want to, like, grab the background from before we leave? Just like the space background.
I was planning to do. I could do, but I was planning to do a more traditional, like, VN background of, like, geometric shapes and all that sort of stuff, and then have, like, Sandy, aka Space Whale Charm, in, like, a box in the background, comic book style.
This has been wonderful. I'm so glad we did this. I wish that. So you're away at the end of the month, aren't you, to make your wedding dress? Because, again, get you an MJ that can do everything. So if you weren't, I'd be like, okay, let's keep going. But that's okay.
Redux, second stream.
Maybe we'll do more at the beginning of July and just be like, listen, every day is Pride Month, so you'll better handle it. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody, and happy Pride Month. And in the infinitely wise words of Matt Mercer, don't forget to love each other. And let's celebrate each other not only through Pride Month, but every week, every month, every day. Okay? MJ, thank you for also joining me. I am in awe of your abilities always. Especially for someone so young. Oh my god. And it's very nice to have a fellow gay TM at the studio that I can vibe with as well. I enjoy the chaos a lot. It's good.
Again, lives of the fabulous bisexual disasters.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, well, see you in 2 weeks' time, everybody. Tom will be streaming. I believe he'll be drawing us as the Avengers. Don't know if that'll actually happen because it's Tom and he loves chaos probably more than we do. So tune in for 2 weeks to see what Tom does. And we will see you all then. Bye.
Bye, guys.